Hi, I'm Jennifer Sly. I'm with Youth Assets based in the USA, but we're also doing work in Swaziland with youth in the rural areas. We're exploring how mobile phone technology can support young people who are living in the rural areas and supporting their families on their own. This summer we actually did a survey driving around to the rural areas and focusing on youth ages 13 to 24. And one man actually that I met, he was 21, taking care of his brothers and sisters. And he lost his father when he was 17 and lost his mother when he was 18. And since then, he actually had been living on the homestead with about 4 different rendezvous. And there he took care of his sister and his 2 brothers. And while I was there, it was really interesting to talk to him about how he used his mobile phone. He had a mobile phone. He knew how to, or where to charge it. And he used it as a key networking tool. He would actually call neighbors if they had any extra food. He also had a neighbor that actually lived pretty far away, about a 30-minute walk. And they would call him if they had an extra job. He would go do the work, and then she would actually pay him by transferring airtime to his phone using SMS. So he was just one young person that we spoke with. We ended up speaking with about 50 young people who were heading households because they lost both their parents. We found we're still working on the results, but we discovered that about 30% of these young people already owned mobile phones, and they used it in innovative ways. And all of the young people we spoke with knew where they would buy airtime, and they knew where they would charge their cell phone. So definitely cell phones penetrated the rural areas. And for young people who are really vulnerable, it provides a really critical networking tool for them. We found that they use this to call relatives who are working in town so that they can get money, payments from them from the city. We found that they contacted neighbors, church members for food and clothes. They talked to people for emotional support if they were scared. They used the cell phones in an emergency, so if they needed to call, they either attacked or robbed, they would call someone to come over and help them. In one instance, one girl actually had 8 brothers and sisters that were living with her, and someone came in to rob them, and she couldn't get them all out of the house fast enough. So her boyfriend ended up buying her a mobile phone so that she could call him in an emergency. Also, we talked to the young people about what information they felt would help them the most. Small business development and agriculture kept coming up, which, if you think about it, is a sustainable way for them to get food. So food was an issue for them, but they all wanted to participate and help take care of themselves. They all had small business ideas. They all had projects that they were working on to help sustain their family. So our next step is actually to analyze the data completely, which I haven't done yet, and take a look to see what information needs they have and how mobile phones can help support them in taking care of their family.